Hey guys, my name is Fabe and welcome back to another episode of the Dinosaur Mine. I want to show you something. Any of you remembers what this chest looked like last episode? Well, that's all that's left of it. 1.5 stacks of gravel, and I want to keep those at least because you never know when you need a little bit of gravel at least, right? Smelted up the rest. This is the last little bit that I got right now. Why do I have limestone in my inventory? Where did that come from? Trying to cheat himself into my inventory like that? No, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, this is all I have left. 4 stacks and a quarter. And that means, as you can see, and you probably can all do your math, right? That means that I've already used up several stacks for building on the hotel in between episodes. I want to show you how far I gotten with all the gravel that I had. Before we move on and do anything else, can you already see it? Should load in momentarily. Let's wait a little bit. Let's enjoy this moment. Hello? Anyone home? Seems like the wall is loading a little bit slow when I'm recording because I'm pretty sure last time I walked here, it was already loaded in. Oh well. We'll see it soon. Oh, there it is! There it is! Look at that, there's the rest of it. This is how far I've gotten. Man! Oh, no, still going! I think this is how far I've gotten, right? Possibly? So as you can see, it got quite a bit taller compared to the end of last episode. I probably took at least 8 more stacks and put it into it. And this is not even the top yet, although it is almost the top. It just goes a little bit higher, but you guys get the idea. We got a big building here coming our way. Our Gallimimus is still around. I haven't looked at the Hypsilophodon since last episode, but I've been busy. I've been building. I've been building the side wings a little bit out there, and of course they are going to be there's going to be some depth to this whole building as well, but I didn't get around to do that. I don't know what it is, but I always start building the facades first, and then I go around slowly. But yeah, this is the design. Actually, I might do some changes. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Let's sleep before we get overrun again. Might not be the final design because I'm thinking about making some changes to it. I'm thinking about taking out all the central column here and make it just one really big and tall window. But I'm still on the fence about it. I might take it down out of one side and then we have it side to side and can compare it. I think it would give it a way more modern look. Right now, it's just a building that was built, I don't know, in the 80s or the 90s, back then. But if we take it out in the center and make a giant window, maybe for a possible elevator shaft, probably not actually, because there's no real good-looking elevator that you can put in there without destroying the whole aesthetics, especially of the lobby. But just having this giant window, I think, would be a really cool thing to have. And I still haven't slept, have I? So this is something I want to try out. Should we try that out first? I mean, if we take it out, this will also provide us with a whole bunch of more concrete to use for the rest of the building. Alright, let me do that. I'm going to take out... I think I'm going to take out the right side. Then I add this little corner back there, so we have it exactly symmetrical. Hello, zombies. How are you today? Don't mind me. Just go straight for your good friend. Look at all of them. That's insane. Yeah, let me take out the center of this, and then we're going to take a look. Oh, you're after me, not after the villager. That's news. You should go after the villager, not after me. And I'll bring you guys back in, so you guys can tell me your opinion about things as these. Here we are with the comparison. Giant window, lots of small windows. Let's take a step back. First, this one. We've seen this one before. This is the same pattern, which is nice. It worked nicely so far. I haven't added the windows back there because I wasn't sure if I want to keep them. And let's go on the other side for an immediate comparison. Hurry up, hurry up. Here we go, before you guys have forgotten what it looked like. And there we go. This is lots of small windows and then this giant window. I might still interrupt it here when it moves a block back, like having one bar here and have one big window and then another big window, just to break it up a little bit. But I feel like this is way more of a modern look with these giant window fronts compared to the others. Let me know in the comments what you prefer, and we'll see what we'll end up with. That's it for all the concrete I had, and this is actually about the height that I was planning to get to anyways. As you can see, I got some ladders up there. I don't know if I showed them to you, or I think I showed them to you already. They don't go all the way up because I ran out of wood too. I might have lost it because I died a lot. At least 3 times since last clip, and I died a lot before because this concrete is very, very slippery due to the speed boost it gives you. But I got some horizontal structures there, and I think it helps it a lot. It looks a lot better with those. Still unsure about it. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys what you think. Yeah, still, this is just a front facade, so it's still gonna go all the way around and around and around. And I'll probably take the central part here and make like 2 peaks. But the building height itself is gonna be kept at this height. Only the little central parts are gonna go a little up, more up. Not too much, but just a bit. And I think it's gonna look really nice. I also decided, ooh, he's in the water again. How did he get in there? I wonder how that happens, because usually he tries to avoid it. He's just jumping now. I think I'll keep the waterfall. I might add a tree on the right here, and this will hopefully help cover it up partially so that it looks less awkward. But there's lots of suggestions on how to reduce the waterfall. The thing is, the waterfall was not the main purpose of this whole water. The main purpose was to have water on the outline of this place here. I want to have water on all 4 corners. That was my main goal with this. And that is why I can't really make it a lot smaller. But for now, let's get back to the lab. The lab looks really awesome from up there. Have I shown you? What? That was a frame drop. I think I need to show you, especially during nighttime. Well, that's it for getting sleep. Okay, let's get up there. We can't go all the way up without placing a lot of dirt, but let's try to see how far we get. Because, especially at nighttime, I really love how the laboratory looks. Boop. And further up. I hope I won't die on camera. That would be embarrassing. One more, I think, we can do. Yes, and that's the max height I have ladders for. Look at that. Doesn't that look really cool? Like, the way it's all lit up and stuff. I really, really like how that looks. Nice and orderly. This little corner bugs me a little bit. Maybe I could go through and just make the wall there instead, to make it all symmetrical and nice. But I really love how the structure looks. I'm really, really happy with the second laboratory. One of my favorite builds that we've done here. And we can see all the way back, not to the ship. The ship is loaded when I'm on this branch there. You can't really see the ship from here. You can see Fabe's fried fish all the way back there. That is the ankylosaur enclosure here. You can see a little bit of the mammoth enclosure. Of course, no entities are loaded in when you look from that far away. But you get the idea. Can I make this jump? Or am I gonna die? Hoop! Ooh, I made it! Hoop! Made it again. Hoop! That spider just... Okay. So this is what I try to do. Ooh! Ah! This little water, I hit it nicely. Alright, let's check on our Hypsilophodon. He seems to be stuck. Let's observe him for a while. He doesn't take any damage there. So, for all I care, he can jump there. As long as he wants. But I might push him out later. I just want to see if he can free himself from that precarious situation. Creeper, skeletons. Luckily, I should be safe now when I come in here. I wonder if they're still chasing me. Hoop. Yep, they sure are. Alright, no sleep today. Instead... Was it a creeper in here? Oh, close the door. Hello, mister. How did you get in there? I thought everything is lit up in there. That's not good. Could explain how the zombie died. Alright, Mr. Ipsilophodon, how are you today? Still fairly small. I don't know if it's probably not its max size yet. But I might get him to his enclosure sometime soon. Before we do that though, I will need to grab some more fossils to analyze. So I think the next thing I'll do right now is go over to the new lands, well, as soon as the sun rises. Go over to the new lands and start mining not only for fossils, but also, and I can't believe that I'm saying this, for gravel. I'm gonna look for some gravel so we can smelt it up and be able to get more concrete. Yay! Alright, let me do that. I'm back from my caving expedition. Everything seems to still be in order here. And I got, beside all that gravel that I dug up, I got, what did I say? 35 fossils, which is not too much. But it should definitely provide us with at least a couple new dinosaur DNA extractions. And I gotta be here now and watch this and get rid of all the stupid blocks that it generates, because these stupid things are not compatible with hoppers or item sorters. Herrerasaurus. Okay, that was our first discovery. Let's check the other one if it's already... Yeah, it's already almost filled up. Okay, let's go through those. We got Tyrannosaur 100%. We got another Tyrannosaur 100%, which is kind of crazy to me. Like, Tyrannosaurs seem to be really common. Mammoth we had before. Herrerasaur, I already showed you that. We got Carnotaur ×2. And we got Velociraptor, so that's pretty cool. We also got Coelacanth. Another Hypsilophodon, which we are basically looking for right now. And more Mammoth, so let's put that into the storage. And let's check the other one. We have a couple more here. Brachiosaur, very good. We got Tylosaur. I don't really know what a Tylosaur is, and there's no picture with it. Arsinoitherium. I presume it's another mammal. I have no clue. And we got 2 of those as well. So we are able to combine some, I think. So let's bring those all into storage. And let's pick up all the stuff I threw on the ground. I'm gonna see, we had more Hypsilophodon last time, didn't we? Like, didn't we have another 50% one, I believe? Where was it? Was it here? No, those are my carnivores. There, 50% Hypsilophodon, let me take that. And now we got another 50%, which lets us combine it to 100%. I still don't really know if that is necessary, or if I could just cultivate these 50% DNAs. I assume that you need to get the quality up to 100, and otherwise there's a high chance of it failing. So I'm gonna combine those two, I believe. How is our Hypsilophodon doing? Pretty good, pretty good. What I also wonder is how the dinosaur breeding works in this mod. Because there are males and females, as we saw in this episode where we tried out a dino pad just before we burned it. So I don't know exactly how this all works, but I assume that dinosaurs can breed and lay eggs. So if we, by any chance, should get a male and a female Hypsilophodon here, will they just start laying eggs? And for that experimental purpose, I might keep them in the hatching chamber a little longer, because then they're really close to each other. How are you, yellow one? Filled up, perfect. Throw you in, and nice, we're gonna get another egg here, hopefully. Here we go! Number 2 just hatched. So... Ooh, is sitting and was tamed. Oh, he's sitting? Oh, look at him sit. Can I tell you to stand up? It's not sitting anymore. Alright, I think that's a good thing. They are the same size, aren't they? So this guy hasn't grown a single bit. Maybe... No, they can't hatch at their max size. He's gotta grow slowly. You guys suggested a couple of names in the comments of last episode for our Hypsilophodon. Honestly, as much as I like the naming thing, I don't think it's going to be practical for these small Jurassic Craft dinosaurs, simply because there's no real way to distinguish them for us without a dino pad, which we can't use for obvious reasons. So either I get tons and tons of name tags and name them all individually, or we'll just have the whole group of them running around and we won't know which one is which. And since I don't have an easy way of getting tons of name tags, I mean, I have my AFK fishing farm, but it always takes, I have to let the computer running the whole night and have Minecraft running the whole night. And even then I usually get maybe 2 or 3. And that is not enough for all the dinosaurs that we have, and especially that we will have. Like, I want to have at least of these 5 Hypsilophodons in this little enclosure there, running around everywhere. So I don't know if it's feasible to name them all. If you guys have any suggestions or have any ideas of how I could do it, let me know in the comments, of course. I'm always open to suggestions. But right now, I don't think I'll name any one of those. Just because there's just no way to distinguish them. Here I am admiring my handiwork when some super green guy snuck up on me once more. Ah, what a mess. Once again, let's get a sword ready just in case something happens. But yeah, I've been using, look at that, most of the leaves actually stayed intact, just 3 of them broke down, and I only got 1 of them back. That's a little bit of a pain. Yeah, look at that. That's what I did with... Was it you, little Gallimimus? Yeah, sure enough. Oh, wow. Ooh. Hello. I don't want to miss concrete blocks. Thanks for telling me. I assume that's what you were trying to tell me. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've used all the concrete that I got. Or most of it at least, still got a little bit left. But yeah, I finished off the right side, and that is the depth of the building. Because I don't think you have seen that yet. Just making sure that I didn't forget about any more items lying around here. Got my 3 pickaxes. Yeah, looking good. So this side is done. This is the depth of the building. It's gonna be symmetrical for the most part. Of course, I won't have an exit on the other side. Well, maybe I will. I don't know yet. Who knows? But this is what it's gonna look like. And this is the highest point for real this time. So it went a little bit higher than the main building that ends here. I built it up there too, so we can still compare which design we prefer. And I'm still very much on the fence about it. I don't know. They both have their advantages. This is filled with glass. I think it could look really great. But this also looks really good. And maybe even seeing the upper part like that, I might even get rid of these horizontal windows here and just have the thin lines going all the way up. That might be cool too. So many options, I can't decide. I think I need you guys' help. Another thing I have to decide on is what I want to do with this discrepancy here. I have a couple choices. Either I build a plateau around it, or I take the building down all the way to the ground. And I guess I could just terraform this whole place to make the hill come up higher, but I don't think I want to do that. Currently, I'm tending towards building a plateau with a little bit of grass, a grass rim around the building, or maybe even a water rim around the building. I haven't decided on that yet, but you guys get the idea. I love how it looks though. Looks pretty cool. It's gonna be a pain to fill it in, but you know what? If it's really gonna be hotel rooms, then most of these rooms are gonna look very similar. I mean, that's what a hotel is all about, right? Provide like hundreds of the exact same rooms to your customers, so no one can complain about having a worse one than someone else, unless they pay more, of course. We're gonna have a suite up there, like a penthouse suite or something. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Maybe even a rooftop garden and a rooftop pool. That would be epic. Something like that. We'll figure something out once we get to the interior design. First, I need to get the facade all the way around, which is going to take a while still. But we're making good progress. I'm really happy with it. I think that's also a good point to end this episode for today. I want to wait for you guys' feedback on the window design. I might do some more off-camera work if I find time. No promises, though. And maybe I'm going to do some more mining so we can get more Hypsilophodons going. I mean, once we get a couple of them going, I'll probably build somewhat of a tunnel or a bridge over so they can walk over here. And I don't have to bring them all separately over the water, especially. Where's the Gallimimus? Hey, Mr. Gallimimus. Where are you hiding again? Like, there's no place really to hide from me, is there? Oh, there he is. Hey, okay, he's fine. Yeah, that's the update. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you all again in the next episode of the Dinosaur Mine. Until then, have a nice day. And seriously, guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.